Hi guys, welcome back to my final part of my traveler's notebook. So far I've done almost all of the days in the notebook and I just have a couple more left. So this is the last video in my little mini series. So I hope you're enjoying the series. Please let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more of this, if you prefer Project Life, kind of what you'd like to see. I want to make sure I am posting things that you guys are enjoying. So what I'm going to do first here is I got this sticker when I was on the trip, and it's just a Sunoco big huge sticker. I think it's meant to be like a bumper sticker or something you put on your car. But of course I wasn't going to put that on my car. I want to put it in my scrapbook. So I'm basically taking this washi tape and then just tipping it in on the page with, like I said, the washi tape. And I'm using this black and white striped. And then this way I can create even more space on my page to do journaling and such. So this is just going to be a little flippy. And then I'm going to add journaling, both our journaling and embellishments and such to both that inside page and the little flippy part. So now I'm just taking my little pictures. Like I've said before in this series, I am printing from my Polaroid zip camera for my traveler's notebook. They are sticky backed, and what I do when I have a couple pictures and I don't want to have a full sheet of one, I will use my pick frame app and put two photos on one page. So you'll see that some of the photos are a little bit smaller than the full size of the paper. But the nice thing about these, they are sticky backed. So the reason I bought this is I wanted to do a lot of my art journaling and scrapbooking on the road, and then this allowed me to do that because I was able to stick them down and not have to use as much glue and such. And plus, just having the option of a sticky back was kind of cool. I really liked the I think it's Instax. No, maybe Instax. There's another photo printer that I really like that makes it print like Polaroid pictures, and I thought that was cool, but I preferred the option of them being a plain photo and then me making it into a Polaroid if I wanted to, but I didn't want to have that look all the time, so that's why I opted for this particular printer. If you have any more questions about the printer, let me know in the comments below and I can get back to you on my thoughts and stuff. But now back to the layout. I am taking the same paper pads that I was using throughout the book. One is from Simple Stories and the other one is from My Mind's Eye. And I am just matting with those, and then I am also fussy cutting. Most of the things that I fussy cut are from the Simple Stories pad because there's lots of cute little things to fussy cut. So I'm just cutting out this that says something, a colorful life. Thoughts, I think it's inspiration or thoughts of a colorful life. It's hard to read on my screen. Excuse me. And then I'm cutting out another one of the little Polaroids to use, and I'm going to use it as a layering piece. And I just think these are really, really cute, and it's the perfect way to really stretch the stuff that you have in your kits. So I am going to cover it up with that pit stop sticker. That sticker is one of the stickers I've had in my stash for forever. And then I'm going to take out this little bitty scrap and use it as well on the layout. Again, just stretching out my stash and not throwing any little bits and pieces away. That's what I really like about doing these traveler's notebooks or these little bitty mini albums. You can use a lot of those little itsy bitsy scraps that you would normally just throw away, and then I feel like you can really get your money's worth by using them on your page. So now I'm just trimming out another one of the pieces of paper, and I'm going to make it into a little flag embellishment and then put that down. I thought that really just kind of helped ground that little cluster at the bottom, and I just like the way it looked, and it brought the rainbow stripe from the top of the page down to the bottom, so I thought that worked well. So now I'm just going to look through this paper pad again, see if there's anything else I want to cut out of the paper pad. So I end up finding this little speech bubble that has a heart on it, and I'm just going to fussy cut that out and then add that to the layout as well, and I think this is just really cute. I absolutely love these Simple Stories papers, especially the little mini 6x6 books, so I really recommend getting those, especially if you're doing a little journaling like this or if you're doing Project Life, because that's a real small format too, and this works perfectly, and you can, like I said earlier, you can really stretch your budget by using the pieces in there and cutting them apart. So now I'm just mounting my photo. I took the backing off, and I did trim this photo down a little bit. I thought it was a little bit of a necessary space around the photo or around the subject that I was interested in, and it fit better on the page. So I did trim this down, so it's a little bit of a skinny photo. I'm taking this punch, making a little tab, and putting it at the top, again, just to bring some more interest and something to ground that little speech bubble. And now I'm taking my Tim Holtz tiny word stickers, and I am going to be writing fave. This is my husband's favorite driver, Kyle Busch. So I thought this was appropriate to put that label on. And I love these Tim Holtz stickers. I say it every time. They are the absolute perfect stickers for Project Life and for this type of work, because if you don't really like your handwriting but you are on the road and you don't have like a typewriter or computer that you can print things from, this is perfect because you can use the font in these books and it goes such a long way. This is my second trip that I've used these stickers on, and I've used them plenty before, and they just keep going and going and going. So you get a lot of bang for your buck by using these letter stickers. So now I'm just going to take my precision pen and put some journaling down, and then I did a little bit of doodling around some of the pictures just to bring that black around. Now I don't like the wording and the lettering and things like that that's on the back of that sticker, so I am going to cover it up with some paper from the pad. I am just going to fancy it up a bit by putting some rounded corners, and then I'll add some more stuff on the left hand side where you can still see some of that tiny print, and just to cover it all up. So in the end, it will all be covered. And the nice thing about that sticker, it also has a little border on the outside, and I think it acts as a really cute design element for the page. So what I'm doing on this is I'm just going to take some washi tape, 2 strips, I think a green and I believe an orange, and I'm going to put that down. Yep, green and orange. And then that's going to cover up that font. Now you can kind of see, because the washi tape is not completely opaque, it is a little bit transparent, so you can kind of see the words still, but I think it covers it up enough that it's not too distracting, and it kind of helps so you don't see it so much. So it's, in the end, it's all good. Like I said, it's not completely covered, but what I want is done, and it's not as distracting as it would have been if I didn't cover it. That racing sticker is another one of those kind of plasticky puffy stickers that came in that sticker sheet that I absolutely love and have had for a while. And now I'm going again through the pieces here, trying to figure out what I want to cut out on this sheet, and I decide to pick good stuff, and I am going to fussy cut the good stuff kind of bubble out so that it's going to go kind of at the top of this particular page. So here I go cutting it, and sorry, I probably could have cut some of this out. I apologize. This is not the most exciting, but you can totally see my process by doing this. I have done this art journaling a little bit different. Normally in Project Life, I pick out all my embellishments and things beforehand just so the process isn't so long. But for this video, what I ended up doing was just bringing out all the items that I wanted to use, just like the overall, like the paper and the different stickers and stuff, but I am flipping through those as I do my process. So also let me know what you guys think about that. If you kind of like a nice combination of that, do you rather me just have everything all ready to go and you don't want to see me flipping through the things? Just kind of let me know your thoughts. It just depends on what I'm doing, whether I do that flipping. I think when I do more traditional scrapbooking pages and this art journaling, I like to do this where I flip through and I don't want to necessarily pick out specifically what I'm going to be using. But for Project Life, it just seems to work really well. So anyway, just let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I am now going to add some more journaling on this page to talk about our trip. And then I'm going to stick the sticker down. I think I'm going to end up making the sticker, no, I'm going to stick it straight down. I was thinking I might have made it a little flap. So I am taking my little date stamp and using my VersaFine ink and stamping the date. And I love this date stamp because it does the day with the day, the month, and the year instead of the traditional US format. So I really like that. I am in the US, however, I work in an industry where we use that date format, so I'm so used to using it, and I actually really like it better than the traditional US format that I'm glad that I found a stamp like that, and I think I found it in the Target dollar spot a couple years ago. So, oh no, I was right. I did take that sticker off, and I am going to do a little bit something different on the bottom here, and I'm going to use that sticker as a flippy thing later. So I had these two little tiny stickers, and this is a sticker, or not a sticker, a picture, and this one is a picture of the hotel we stayed at, and then this one that I'm punching out here is a picture of a multicolored horse. And so when we were in our hotel room, we got there really late because the race was over very late, and so we got to our hotel room, and when we woke up in the morning, my husband looks out the window and he sees this colorful horse sitting outside the window, and it was just kind of funny. We made some jokes about it and things like that. The fact that, you know, we were up to like 1 o'clock in the morning and we were driving around with a 7-year-old kid and with our friends, and we're out in the sun watching a race all day, and he said something about the fact that when he woke up in the morning and looked outside and there was this colorful horse, it was like he was delusional. So it was just kind of a funny little story. So now I'm going to be making that flippy that I was telling you about a minute ago. This is another photo of the race, and it was just a beautiful sky when we were there. So I ended up taking a picture of the racetrack with people cheering the race on, but with the very, very beautiful pinkish, purplish hue in the background. I just absolutely love that picture. If you've watched my channel for any time, you know that I absolutely love sky pictures and clouds and sunsets. I take a lot of those and put in my project life, so this is no different. So I'm taking that same black and white striped washi and making it a little flippy. I don't know what else to call it. A flippy sounds good. A flippy little piece. Just, again, more interaction. I absolutely love interaction. The more interaction I can put in these little albums, the better. So I really enjoy doing that. So now I'm going to be looking through my Tim Holtz phrase stickers and trying to find out if there's any other phrase stickers, or if there is any phrase stickers I can use. And that I think says best day ever, and I thought that was perfect to put up in there in that little empty open space. I do have another trip that I went on this summer to a friend's house. It was a quick trip. I don't have a ton of pictures, but I think I'm going to also put them in this traveler's notebook. Normally I would have done that as I went, but we were so packed and busy with things to do, and we just kind of kept going the entire time. I only get to see this friend about once a year, twice a year possibly. So I didn't have a lot of time to scrapbook during the exact time. So this is an after fact, and it's not exactly how I wanted to do it, but you know, hey, I'd rather have fun and make memories and then scrapbook it later than to try to be stressed out about not getting something scrapbooked during the time. So here is the last one of these little flippies. I did some more journaling on it, and I'm going to add this page as well. This little flip out thing it's the main flip out, then it has little flip outs, and I really, really think this is fun. So I highly encourage, if you like a lot of tactile playing with things, doing these flips is so much fun, because it really, I don't know, it's very interactive, and there's something I find really, really therapeutic about that. So that is it. That is the page. I'm going to show you some close-ups. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this little mini series, and please give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of video. If you have any questions about anything I did today, leave those in the comments below. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Bye.